This your boy DJKazie coming at you once again with my co-host Delina.
Hey.
Yay, Delina. I said it.
You did. I'm proud of you.
I said it, bro. Because you know what our show was called?
I'm waiting.
You know what our show called?
We're not going to talk about it.
Called?
They don't want to hear all that.
Called We Got Something to Say.
Mm-hmm.
We do. We always got something to say.
And then
we forget about it later
I
on.
wasn't going to call you out. You see me stop myself. And say,
we do. We always got something to say.
Yeah. What we talking about today?
Especially one thing. Mm-hmm. What's up with Never Would Have Made It?
Never would have made it.
Mr. Warren Sapp.
Outside
Marvin
these
Sapp.
doors.
I said Warren Sapp. This football player.
Jesus.
Marvin Sapp. Him downstairs. But anyway, why you don't want to let nobody out that church?
Because he wanted the offering.
Okay, he did. But we still need to find out why he needed that $40,000 because he said
for the building fund.
Was it for the building fund?
I don't know. You know, there's always a building fund. For
there is, but he didn't say it was for him.
It probably wasn't for him.
I think it was probably for something else. They were trying to get up in. But I think though that we're missing something.
No, I'm sure we are.
Because the video started right there.
Yeah, I'm sure we are. You know, people are only gonna.
And then it ended right there.
Yeah, put out as much as they want.
Man and man.
Seen.
So we're missing
it's
something.
It's like a soundbite.
So I think if he would have said, "Hey, we trying to do something such I need 40,000," and then went into that part, I think we would have been kind of been like, "Oh."
And I want to say I've seen or heard. I didn't read, but seen or heard somebody say that it wasn't like how it's being portrayed,
right?
And that it was just a statement that was made, but it wasn't like people actually being held against their will.
Because he didn't say lock the door; he just said close it.
Yeah,
but they trying to make it seem like they were holding him hostage.
Well, because people like to say stuff. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. That's what Abraham Lincoln said.
Close the door. And they got so many.
You didn't even catch that.
Oh yeah.
That's what Abraham Lincoln said.
Close the door?
No, don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
How we do that?
That's what I'm saying. You can't believe it.
There was no internet back then.
That's what I'm saying. You can't believe it. Everything that you hear, you just can't.
But you said Abraham Lincoln.
That's why I said it like that. And you just sitting there and start singing songs.
I'm sitting there fighting you two about it. Like,
I know.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. You don't know if they didn't have the internet back then. Well, you did. Because you were back there back then. They didn't have the internet. Because he went to elementary school with Abraham.
And she was in my class. And she was in my class.
And Esau.
She was in my class. Right next to me.
That is untrue.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna say, I say it all the time. I don't know how we graduate at the same time, but
you don't even know me. You didn't know me.
You're older than me. No. I'm January. You're March. I forgot. My bad.
I just turned 26.
No. Anyway. But yeah. So I
you got befuddled, didn't you?
I still think we need to figure out the full video.
Yeah.
Once we figure out the full video, I think we'll be fine. Then we'll be like, you know what? It's fine. He was trying to save some children. 40,000 to save some children. That's all it was.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's all it was.
And if you really wanted to leave, I mean, we've been in church plenty of times. If something was going on, I really wanted to leave. What am I gonna do?
Who gonna check me?
Okay then.
I wish an usher would.
I would knock an usher down.
Boo! Cause most of the ushers are old.
They got heels on, but they be wobbling on the heel like
Gertrude.
Yeah.
This is
Move, Mabel.
Esther. Uncle Bill.
Willie Jenkins. Move out my way.
Marvin.
Uncle Marvin.
Uncle Marvin.
Move out my way.
Oh wait.
Yeah. So.
Who gonna
check me?
Nobody ain't, cause I'm leaving. Especially if it's time for me to go.
And I'm taking all of mine with me. Taking the whole pew. Come on.
But he said he was only asking for $20. It wasn't like
that's what I'm saying. It's people gonna make it seem like it's one thing because it's a famous person attached.
Of course, but But your president's back at it again.
That's not my president.
He back at it again.
I'm not going to be listening to you. That is not my president.
My president is orange.
Ignorant. No, that's not my president.
He's at it again. And then his people is retarded.
You think?
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's your president.
How your president's crew is on a app talking about top secret stuff.
But you want to talk about Hillary Clinton.
Right, because remember he said lock him up.
Yeah.
Let's charge him to the full. Let's charge him to the fullest capability. To the highest.
You should go ahead and put an orange glaze over you and when you edit it so that that will work for you.
You know what?
For your impression.
Charge him to the fullest capability. Lock her up.
You sound more intelligent than him when you act like him, though.
Facts? I'm just a brown version of him. And an orange version.
You know, there's some out there. Do you know how many black men voted for Trump?
A lot.
A couple people I know.
And
I'd be like...
But, okay, so I said this the other day. This whole, people say, I'm proud to be an American. I love my country. But, so if you love your country so much, why you like all this stuff is happening? Because if you like America, we all Americans. So you saying
they don't love America. They love to protect what they already have.
Exactly.
And you're going to align with everything that you've always done in the past. Like when Trump first came on the scene and saying that he was going to run for president, I was like, this could be interesting because he's not a politician. Until
he started talking.
And then he started talking and I was like, never mind. That ended quickly. Like, I would be open to anybody else, Democrat, Republican, Independent. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what do you stand for? Are you going to help the majority, not just me, the majority of America? Because there's no way, you can't please everybody at the same time, like all the time.
Until he started talking.
He started talking and I was like, yeah, never mind. Just kidding.
I was like, what in the world?
And says a lot of stuff. You just talk. He just talks.
And then we'll backtrack so quick.
Yeah. And people listen and then people get scared. And I'm just like.
He said, they asked him, it was like, so what you think about the whole Texan? So I don't know nothing about it. And then 2 minutes later, well, you know, my staff did a great job. Wait a minute, you said you don't know nothing about it.
He's ignorant. Like, and I know a lot of people don't agree with the other side politically ever. And I'm never 100% pro or con against anybody. But he is the worst possible option. And so many people voted for it. Like,
and everything.
I don't understand.
That Harris said he was going to do.
Yeah.
He doing it.
I don't understand how people, the majority.
I still say it. The only reason why she lost, because for 1, she was a woman.
Yes.
And 2, she was a woman.
Yes.
And 3, because she was a woman.
And 4, because she's a black woman.
We're going to put the 4th from black.
Yeah.
But most of them was because she was a woman. Because if they didn't vote for Hillary.
Yeah.
You thought they
you
were
ain't voting
for
for no. You know it's hard out here for a black woman. Like, in real life. Like, seriously.
I'm just trying to tell you.
No, seriously.
But, you know, they say y'all are the most intelligent creatures on
We
earth.
are. Because we still have to figure out a way to.
Say it so fast, okay?
Sorry. Not sorry. We have to figure out a way to survive and excel in a world that doesn't let us survive and excel.
But y'all are doing great.
Thanks.
You got y'all are CEOs.
Yeah.
Y'all are marketing master.
Everything.
People. Y'all doing everything. Great.
And still raising the kids.
Sometimes.
Oh, dang. I raise my kids, so I don't know about other people.
I mean, you only got 1 left.
Yeah, but you're never done.
Is that true?
Yeah, you're never done. I be calling my mama now, I'm like, mama, okay, well, baby, what you need to do is, and then, so, you'll never not be, well, I really think that this is the best option, and if you do this, okay, mama, thank you.
Thank you, mama.
Yeah.
This my mama. My mama begin. So I call my mama. Mama. Yes, I. Man, it's crazy. You can't believe such. Well, you know. I'm like, man, I said, you on their side? No, I'm just saying. You gotta look at the whole picture.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I even look behind the picture. They still crazy.
Dusted it off. Yeah.
They still. But then she still says, well, I mean, you just gotta look at the whole picture.
Oh my God. Are we gonna get like that?
I hope not.
Oh gosh.
No. I was making fun of my daddy. Because he standing in front of the TV with his arms on his hips. Just standing there. I was like, can you sit down?
He grown. You can't tell him what to do.
My mama do.
That's his wife. She can tell him what to do.
My mama gives him a allowance during the week.
She should.
I know. I wish somebody would give me an allowance.
No.
Nobody gives me an allowance.
No, you have to give the allowances.
I think so.
Okay. This off script. Speaking of mamas. So I was having a conversation with my daughter and telling her how blessed she is because we give her the voice to express all her little concerns.
Let me say this before I start. She looked great with her little, what's the homecoming?
Prom.
She looked great.
Thank you.
She looked great. I thought she was somebody else at first.
I know, right?
I was like, Sade?
Yeah. She thinks she's grown.
Anyway, go ahead.
And so she's always been vocal. And I was telling her, I was like, you don't know how good you got it. Not that she did anything, just in regular conversation. I was like, because we were not allowed to have an opinion, question anything.
But why?
That's the straight up disrespectful. And you
yeah.
instantly getting smacked. She was like, smack? Nanny used to smack you? Oh yeah, quite often on a daily basis. Like, you don't know how good you got it. And she was like, well, that's unfortunate. I was like, because even in my, if this was the rule, or if this is what was said, and it was do as I say, not as I do.
As I do.
Children supposed to be seen and not heard. She said, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
You don't know how good you got it to sit here and.
They don't know how good they got it. They have their own personal phones to go directly to them.
You got to sit and wait for. Well, you don't have some, but you have to wait for siblings to get off the phone so you can make your phone call.
But still, this was the thing. I'm on the phone talking. Next thing I know, I hear, boo, 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 boo. Mama, boo. You on my phone? Get out of my phone. I hear it.
Yes.
Who you talking? He's little girl out the phone.
Does your mama know you on the phone?
Let me call you back. Hurry, I got to use it.
Yep. They don't know how good they got it.
They don't.
They got their own little personal devices. They can be online doing whatever, talking to their friends to communicate.
We had to go to one room that had only one computer.
Yes.
And had dial-up.
Yes. You have mail. And had the little CDs?
Yes. Just to run it.
Jesus.
They didn't know about having the phone on the cord. And so you could be present. You had to roll that cord and walk all into the closet. And you in the closet with the chair talking to somebody.
Until they had the cordless phone, but then you still had to do the antenna and all this other.
And don't leave that
and
cordless
the battery phone. And the battery died.
Don't leave that cordless phone off all night. Oh my God.
That mess up everything.
You let my phone off the hook all night talking to that little girl. Dang. They didn't have to call their girlfriend's house to talk to them.
Talk to the daddy first.
And the daddy pick up.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? It's Quita there. Who it is? Coy.
No. What you want, my daughter?
Coy? Who your parents? My daddy named Coy and my mama named Sylvia. What their last name? Hackett. Oh, I know. Julia. I know Julia. Oh, yeah. How your daddy do?
You calling about some homework?
He doing fine. He doing fine. Oh, okay then. Hold up.
Man, listen. Or you're on the phone and then somebody else pick up the phone to start listening to your conversation.
Yes.
And you can hear, but then you don't hear, and you're like, hello.
You hear somebody.
Yeah.
Hello. Because
you got to hold the.
They don't know the struggles.
They don't know.
The struggles.
They don't know.
They didn't. You know, some of these kids getting Ubers. They come getting Ubers dropped off.
Or
we
getting Uber Eats just delivered to the house because you don't want to eat what everybody else got.
Right. I wish I would say, Mom, I don't want to eat spaghetti. Mama said, I guess you ain't finna eat then.
That part. My
Yes,
mom
you
used to
finna go
sit me at the
far?
table because I hated peas. Oh my gosh. And lima beans. Oh my gosh. And she was, and black-eyed peas. I was scared of
Listen.
black-eyed peas.
I'm gonna tell you what, I can't.
Because why you feeding me beans with eyes on them? That's nasty.
I know. And then my mom had to trick me. She had to put relish on them for me to eat them.
Black-eyed peas?
Yeah, sweet relish. That's the only way I eat them.
What? That is disgusting.
To this day, I'm 47 years old. I can only eat black-eyed peas with sweet relish on it.
Now, I like them now, but I was just scared of them then. But my mom used to put sugar on our vegetables, our mixed vegetables, to make us eat them. She sprinkled some sugar on there. We were like, okay, finally. But I would have to sit at the table until I cleared them lima beans.
My mom would tell this story till this day. We can't go nowhere. Well, let me tell you about this one over here. We have 4 ears of corn. I got one. His daddy got one. He got one. There was one left. He get up from the table. I go do something. I come back. He get up from the table. So, they're so good. I look in the pot. There's 2 ears of corn left. There's something in there. I mean, did you eat your corn? Yeah, my corn. It was good. It was like. She said, where you put the cup? I said, I put it in the trash can.
You ain't even a good liar.
She says, go get it out.
Yeah.
Why my ass in there trying to look for it?
Because you know
no,
good
it
well.
ain't nothing in there. I'm looking for it. Till this day, she still tell that story.
Because you don't lie good. I was a professional with it. Like, I be telling my mama stuff now. She said, well, I thought this. No, Mom, that's not how that went down. This is what really happened.
Oh, God.
My mama, no, I'm that one. I'm that one you got. I'm not going to lie all the time. But if I need to get away with something.
And then my dumb behind, I'm the only child. And I'm still trying to. That wasn't me.
You could have just thrown the whole thing away because that would have never tipped her off.
I wasn't smart at that time, okay? I was a little special, okay? I'm going to put it back in the pot like she can't count.
She the one who made the meal.
Facts.
So you don't like corn?
I do now. I love it. I put it on the grill. Smoke them. Man, you know, I'm thinking about doing my own barbecue restaurant one day, but that's just in the back of my mind. But anyway, I want to throw you off because, you know, I will go there.
I know. I like barbecue.
Me too.
'Tis the season. Right now, if you barbecue, though, it's going to be pollen all in it. It look like lemon pepper, but it's not. It's just pollen.
Is lemon pepper the standard for Atlanta?
I don't know about the standard for Atlanta. Maybe the standard for black people.
That lives in Atlanta?
I don't know.
I think so, because people from New Orleans, when they moved here, this was their first time they had lemon pepper.
I hadn't had lemon pepper until I moved down here either, but...
Who invented lemon pepper? Was it somebody from Atlanta? Or somebody from Georgia invented lemon pepper?
Probably.
Because they make lemon pepper on everything. Pork chops, fish.
It's good.
It is. It's delicious.
And get you some wings fried extra crispy.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You can make lemon pepper.
I think I need to go pick up some wings when I leave here.
And then they have lemon pepper combos. Lemon pepper with teriyaki, lemon pepper parmesan.
With honey.
Honey lemon pepper. Oh, my God.
Mild lemon pepper.
And then the kids, the all-time teenager favorite, hot honey lemon. With the sprinkles on top.
I think I'm hungry. I think I need a lemon pepper or two in my life.
I'm trying to tell you, it's something about that lemon pepper.
Yeah, it's everything.
That lemon pepper. Mm-hmm. You know when I do the Publix chicken? I'm going to get my Publix chicken, bring it home, and what I do, put lemon pepper on it.
Lemon pepper is good, though. But I hadn't heard about a lot of things when I first moved to Atlanta. I had never heard of grits.
Oh, I forgot. You from...
Midwest.
From
Indianapolis.
You're right. So y'all did...
cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat. Mm-hmm. And then wasn't it different? Wasn't it like... Okay, so we had the Waffle House, but then y'all had something else.
No, we had Waffle House. We had White Castle.
White Castle.
Y'all have
and with crystals. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I was thinking about the Huddle House. Remember the Huddle
we
House?
don't have Huddle House. Yeah.
Because that was the Waffle House competition.
Yeah.
They fell off.
No.
Nope.
I've never been to a Huddle House.
Me
but
either.
Waffle House? Yeah. Ooh, I might need some Waffle House.
Eggs, grits, bacon, pork chop platter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what made y'all move? What made you move to the South?
I wanted to be a singer.
So
I'm from Indianapolis, right?
Right.
The high school I went to Babyface graduated from that school.
You say Babyface, After 7.
After 7.
Who else went down?
A lot of other people, maybe not singers.
Okay.
There's a lot of people from Indianapolis, though. Like, a lot.
Oh, wow.
But everybody moved away.
Mike Epps?
Mike Epps. Vivica Fox.
So you moved down here to...
Yeah, well, I was going to be walking down the street just singing and Babyface is going to discover me. That's how I had it in my mind.
Well, the Face Records was down here.
It was down here. And then he moved to L.A. and I was like, dang. So...
You should have found Jermaine Dupri. He never left.
Yeah. But he was doing Escape.
And was that before Usher?
No, that was after Usher.
After Usher?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
but no, I came down here for music.
And then you stayed.
Mm-hmm. Love Atlanta. Best move I ever made.
You know what?
What?
I thought about this too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, would I leave Georgia? I don't think I would.
You're a Georgia boy.
I know.
Yeah.
But you know, when I did go to Indianapolis for our family reunion, they picked me out like a
oh yeah, because
they're like, you ain't from here
at all. But no, they do that to me here, especially when I first got here. Me and my oldest, they be like, "Where you from? You ain't from here, huh?" And I'm like, and so I have toned down my Midwestern, unless I'm around my people. I've toned it down. But when we first moved here, and my son was like in kindergarten, and some of the kids was like, why you talk like a little white boy? So he came home. He was like, Mom, what does a little white boy talk like? And I was like, so like then he told me, and I was like don't worry about it, baby. You just keep talking how you talking.
He talk like you.
Yeah.
My mom used to make me too, because I used to answer the phone. No, my mom used to mess with me just because I used to say where. Well, still say. She said, I used to say, where? Where, Mom? Where? I'm like, you know what?
No, it's different. It's a culture. When I first came, right outside of my job, corporate America, was a big old Confederate flag, just a flying.
Then you like it?
And I was like, I called my mom. I said, I think I made a bad decision. Because from where I was from, we saw them, but only on TV.
Oh.
So it wasn't this is things that are still happening.
Downtown Powder Springs, over there next to what's that barbecue restaurant that's been there forever? Johnny's barbecue. Me and my daddy, I think I was about maybe 9, 10 years old. We was going somewhere. And the Ku Klux Klan was out there handing out pamphlets. And I rolled the window down to get me one.
I want to know.
This is like what I did.
Your daddy should have.
My daddy said, son, put your hand back in. I said, why you want to give me one?
At what age were you when you started becoming smart? Because you're telling me a lot of non-smart stories.
Like this. My daddy had to tell me, son, put your hand back in the car.
You need a whooping.
I said, Daddy, why he want to give me though? And where he got that white outfit though? It's hot outside. He don't sweat.
You want one of them?
Girl, I wanted one at first until I realized what it was for.
Jesus.
He had to tell me. He was like, no, son.
Help him, Lord. He know not what he did.
He said, no, son. They don't like you.
At all.
I said, what's wrong with me?
You reach your hand up for that and you get
your color.
Your throat cut.
I said, my color? Mm-hmm. You don't like me because of my color?
Melanin. They don't like your melanin.
I had my hand out to get a pamphlet. He didn't.
Help him, Lord.
Just kept walking.
Jesus.
But that's how bad it was. They walking in downtown Powder Springs with the Ku Klux Klan full outfit on.
I've seen them. But it was a culture shock. Like, even the way people from Atlanta talk, it's not even regular.
And it's different areas, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Atlanta people talk different from people from Cobb County.
Exactly.
And then Decatur sound different.
Yeah.
And then LaGrange and Albany.
Yeah.
And
then some of those little small country little towns, like Griffin, in the further south.
Oh, my
and it's
God.
just like, and when I first got, I couldn't understand anything people were saying. And so, like, I would, in Atlanta, driving around, trying to learn my way around. I'm like, going to gas station that help ask for directions. You got an Indian man. Oh, no, you turn right here. And I'm like, okay, no. And so then hey, no, you know. I'm like,
which one? How they sound again?
And I'm just like, I don't. I don't know what you're saying. And then when my mom would come to visit, after I got acclimated, she would come to visit. And I'm like, oh, no, Mom, it's this. And I'm just telling her, like, translating. She was like, you understood that? I was like, it took me a minute, but I got it.
That's why Outkast, when they first signed Outkast, they was like, we didn't even know what they was talking about.
Yeah. It's totally different. And it's not something that's right or wrong. It's just totally different. And they spot me at, like, there's times now people like, you're not from here. How long have you been here?
Yeah, from here.
Yeah.
And we did. We went to Indianapolis for a family reunion, and we was like, what does that do up here? They was like, oh, everybody hanging out to Walmart.
That is not true. That is not what they said in Indianapolis.
The area where we was at.
What area were you in?
Indianapolis. Walmart. Because we was at the movie theater. Because our hotel was next to the movie theater. We was like, what is there else to do? Oh, they hanging out at the movie theater. They hanging out Walmart. Y'all
you
tripping.
Must have been in a little hick town. You was not in Indianapolis.
No, we was in the city. Well, I ain't gonna say dead at heart in the city, but we was in the city.
No.
But not deep in the city.
No. You should have called me. I would have told you where to go.
I didn't know you got that time.
Well.
I think I was like 19, 20 then.
Oh, I wasn't born then.
Yeah.
Who you looking at, Coy? It's just us right here. Ain't nobody else right here. Hello.
When did you move down here?
2000.
Dang. I got married like 3 years later. Well, damn. Yeah, you was still there. I ain't know you then. What was that to do back then?
It was a lot of stuff to do.
They told us it was in terms about Walmart. And people hanging out at Walmart.
No, you go to the canal, you Circle City Mall.
Never heard of it. Now, we did go to the mall.
Which one?
I think it was Circle. I think it was because that's what people was like. We was going in there to look for some shoes, and they was like, I was like, yeah. What kind of shoes y'all got? They was like, where you from?
No, but even in other parts of the South, like the dialects are way different. Like, and I think I just have an ear that's keen to picking up different dialects and tones and stuff, and how people. Because I'm like, oh, that sounds like a little New York or New Jersey. Like you from the islands, but then you move to New Jersey. Like, I can hear
say drink.
Things. I just need a drink.
Give me a drink.
In Indianapolis, we say pop.
We say Coke.
Or soda.
Or a soda.
And so when I say pop, my daughter's like, oh my God, Mom, stop. And I'm like, first of all, okay. But I was watching a documentary based off a true story. Oh, man. What's it? The girl.
What documentaries are?
Whoa!
Put it down.
Whoa!
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
I'm about to smack you like that KKK was. I'm about to... What's the name of the show? It's on Hulu. Natalia something. It's about a girl got adopted.
Okay.
She was special needs. She was a dwarf. Special needs. A little person.
I thought you was talking about them little dwarfs that be having sex on. I've been seeing lately. Been cracking me up.
I would not be watching that. I'll leave that for you.
I'm about to send you the video.
Don't do that. Please don't do that to me because I'm trying to go to heaven.
It was like,
and the way my
beast in the way
my get
she's a beast in the bed.
Way I'm not even gonna open my eyes. The way my silliness is set up.
I had to fight her off.
Shut up. Either way, in the documentary, the mama was like, "Oh, I need a pop," and I was like, they are from India because they're from Indiana. And I had never heard of the story until the documentary, but I was like, and then they were certain things she was saying. I was like, oh yeah, that's the Indiana thing.
Yeah, thing. Mm-hmm. You know what?
What?
We know we can talk. You hear me? We at the end of the show. You hear me?
We didn't talk about the stuff that we said we was gonna talk about, but he had already forgot, so I had to come and save him. Because he got that Alzheimer's, not Alzheimer's. He does not have Alzheimer's. He has Alzheimer's. He'll never have Alzheimer's because he
DJKazie, delina.
Yay! We did it.
We did it. We did it again.
We had something to say and we said it.
It was all of it. Bye.
Bye.
BlacKryptonite